The end of another season is here, but we've got one more show before we head off into summer. Ahead on this favorites-filled episode, we have Best Award Show host with Romelle Taday, Best Actor and Actress in a TV series with Ben Cramer, the top 5 Real Deal moments of the year with Aidan Hall, and much, much more.
Don't go anywhere, because from the campus of Ball State University, The Real Deal starts now.
Hello, and welcome to The Real Deal, Ball State's one and only entertainment news show. I'm Kayli Russell.
And I'm Connor Fack. This season finale episode of The Real Deal is going to take a look at the previous year of entertainment from this past August to today, and give you the cream of the crop all along the way.
The cast and crew of the show and our social media sites all voted for their top picks in each of the following categories, giving you the results you'll hear today.
So, without further ado, here's Romelle Taday starting off with our best pick for awards show host. Romelle?
Thanks, guys. The winner for this one is not hard to guess. Going down in history as the first Oscars host to interactively live tweet during the ceremony, second-timer Ellen DeGeneres acted as if she were among friends inside the Dolby Theater during the 86th Annual Academy Awards. Compared to this year's contenders for Best Awards Show host, Ellen definitely dominates as the best as she joined the likes of Billy Crystal and Johnny Carson during the telecast with a classic template of staging wholesome antics ranging from lottery scratch card consolation prizes to intentional costume changes. Starting off the night with a traditional opening monologue, Ellen landed her crude joke sweetly while paying homage to the key members of the audience such as Liza Minnelli, as well as a few of the night's nominees. As many of her best material was dealt directly with the in-house audience, Ellen was a natural at keeping everyone, including the viewers, at home awake throughout the telecast. One of my favorite bits of the night was basically Ellen's DeGeneres pizza extravaganza, where she ordered 3 boxes of LA-based Mama and Papa's Pizzeria pizzas and handed slices amongst the starlets. Unlike the Golden Globes, the Oscars have a strict no-food policy, even at the expense of starving guests, after a long transition from the red carpet to showtime. With that, Ellen successfully handed out all the slices of pizzas to those in the first few rows and returned shortly after a commercial break to collect tips for the pizza guy. Though I was expecting her to dance her way onto stage, a la her talk show, and clean up some of the awkwardly funny transitions, Ellen DeGeneres was able to capture the same magic Billy brought during his hosting days and the lovable charm that came with it. Academy, do your part and give the people what they want. Invite Ellen back for more years to come.
Thanks, Romelle. Ellen sure knows how to liven up a room.
But just in case you can't afford to hire Ellen DeGeneres for your next social event, you can always get the party going with our next top pick.
Here's Jordan Bennett Barnes with the best album of the year. Jordan?
Well, it seems like Daft Punk is up all night to get lucky everywhere, even claiming our #1 spot for Best Album. The French electronic music duo beat out Beyoncé's Spur of the Moment album by 1 point. They were both tied neck and neck for a while, but the Drunken Love artist stood no match against the Robots. The dynamic duo released their Grammy Award-winning album last summer that has still been making noise almost a year later. Who can blame it? The album mixes genres of music while still paying tribute to the late 70s and 80s era of music. Not to mention some help from the producer of the year, Pharrell Williams. As far as here at The Real Deal, we love us some Daft Punk. Just check out our articles on the website. I don't think I can go a day without hearing some Get Lucky on somebody's radio. It's just that beat that gets you up on your feet. I mean, if you haven't heard this album by now, you don't know what you're missing. I mean, look at the Grammy accolades. Record of the Year, Pop Duo Group Performance, Best Dance Electronic Album, Best Engineered Album, and Album of the Year. Just try and stop me from listening to this greatness. Congrats, Robots. You've got another hit on your hands. And now I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone here at The Real Deal, cast and crew members. I want to thank you guys for welcoming me with open arms and just being a second family to me. I know that this is my first season, but this is sadly also my last. I want to thank you guys, and I will never forget this experience. Thank you.
Thanks, Jordan. It's been a pleasure to work with you and your easygoing attitude.
We just hope that you at home won't be going anywhere, since it's time for our first break. Still ahead, we've got Best Actor and Actress in a TV Series with Ben Cramer, Best TV Drama and Comedy with Chauncey Baker, and Aidan Hall with the top 5 Real Deal moments. Stay tuned.
Cheers. Right on.
You don't know me like that.
Where are you going?
Everywhere.
Had a glimpse of something. From the first cry of a baby, the courage of a friend, the love of a mother, a father. I see it, so I believe it.
Do you?
I mean, we already are super mega dope, but you know what I'm saying?
That's adorable.
Rio 2.
Keep celebrating.
Thanks for sticking around. Some of the most hotly contested categories in our best of voting here at The Real Deal had to do with on-screen talents in a TV series.
Here to announce just who came out on top is longtime correspondent Ben Cramer. Ben?
Bryan Cranston is the winner of Best Actor in a Television Series, and rightly so. He won the category by 2 votes, with runner-up going to Kevin Spacey for the Netflix show House of Cards. Cranston's role as Walter White, aka Heisenberg, in the phenomenally popular AMC show Breaking Bad has been regarded as arguably one of the greatest in television history. And that's saying a lot, because I believe he is in the company of many great actors in what is considered the golden age of television, where we see more anti-heroes on shows that produce more edgy content. Breaking Bad was no exception. The show ended its run this past fall, and Bryan Cranston won his first Golden Globes for the character this past January. As a producer, he also won a Golden Globe when Breaking Bad won Best Drama. But let's focus on his acting. Cranston definitely became a star from this show, but let's not forget his successful career with Malcolm in the Middle, for which he was actually nominated 3 times for an Emmy and once for a Golden Globe, in the Best Supporting category. Despite only winning 1 Golden Globe for Breaking Bad, he won 3 straight Emmys in the show's first 3 seasons. Now that the show is over, Cranston is set to appear in this summer's Godzilla. Best Actress went to a player on another drama. The show Bates Motel premiered on the cable network A&E a year ago, and it centers on the relationship between Norman Bates and his mother Norma. It takes place before the events in Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, despite being set in present day. Norman Bates is played by Academy Award-nominated actress Vera Farmiga, and she is the winner of Best Actress in a Television Series. Nominated for a Primetime Emmy for the show, her character Norma struggles with raising her son Norman, while also confronting more than just motherly feelings for him. The show is in its 2nd season, and Farmiga is a big reason why people love the show. Her film career includes roles in The Departed and Up in the Air, the latter being the film she received an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress. Well, here at The Real Deal, I just wanted to say that it's been a pleasure standing in front of this camera, getting to deliver the news from television, music, film, getting to meet such an awesome group of people, getting to work with them, and I just wanted to give a shout out to my former hit or miss cohort, Andrew Bennett. If it wasn't for him, I don't think I would have been on the show, and so on behalf of him and myself, I just wanted to say thank you for everyone who has made my experience here memorable, and here's hoping the future can keep it up. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Ben. We've always appreciated your top-notch performance here on the show.
Yes, we sure have. Returning to our year-end roundup, our next category is also in the world of television, this time with Chauncey Baker telling us which drama and comedy were best overall. Chauncey?
We here at The Real Deal are TV addicts, so to speak, so it is my honor to present both the best TV drama and TV comedy series of the year. Best TV drama series goes to, drumroll please, Sherlock. The modern adaptation of this classic English sleuth came to a shocking conclusion when our hero has been exiled from England. Oh, and Watson got married. Benedict Cumberbatch has had quite a busy year, starring in several films like August Osage County, 12 Years a Slave, and the new Star Trek film. This actor has been picking up some serious steam both here in the US and across the pond. Season 4 and 5 has been announced, but they have yet to be filmed. The BBC would be quite foolish to not give fans what they want. At the under end of the programming guide, our favorite comedy at The Real Deal went to Parks and Rec. There wasn't even another show that came close to getting nearly as many votes as this one did. Set in the fictional town of Pawnee, Indiana, this season was quite surprising for many fans. Rob Lowe and Rashida Jones left mid-season, and the first episode was an hour-long special set in London. Quite awesome for a show about parks in Indiana. Ron Swanson, quite easily one of my favorite characters on television right now, gets married to Diane after she announces she's pregnant. Oh yeah, and April buys his cabin out in the woods. Anne and Chris leave town, and finally, Leslie announces she's pregnant and having triplets. Let's see what they can pull out next season. I had a fun and amazing year this season, and I can't wait to see you guys next year. I'm Chauncey Baker, signing out.
Thanks, Chauncey. We can't wait to have you back.
And the same goes for you all after this next break. Still ahead, we have Olivia McClellan with Best Actor and Actress in a Film, Aidan Hall with the top 5 Real Deal moments, and the Best Picture from Connor and I. Don't miss it.
Howdy. It's only fair that if we vote on the best talent on TV, that we do the same for Hollywood.
So with that, here's Olivia McClellan. Olivia.
Sandra Bullock swept away all her competition for her performance in the film Gravity. Her hard work won her the spot for Best Actress in a Film. In the film Gravity, Bullock plays Dr. Ryan Stone, who is a brilliant medical engineer on her first shuttle mission. She is on the mission with veteran astronaut Matt Kowalski, played by George Clooney. On a seemingly routine spacewalk, disaster strikes and the shuttle is destroyed, leaving Stone and Kowalski completely alone. They lose all connection to Earth and any chance for rescue. As fear turns to panic, every gulp of air eats away at what little oxygen is left. But the only way home may be to go further out into the terrifying expanse of space. Bullock was excellent in the film. She was the perfect choice for the film and played Dr. Ryan Stone to a T. I have already watched this movie numerous times and I can't get enough. Bullock keeps you on the edge of your seat throughout the film, and she is even able to bring out some emotions. Bullock's performance made this movie an award winner, and the film wouldn't have been as successful without her role. And since the Oscars won't give Leo the Oscar for Best Acting, we here at The Real Deal have taken it upon ourselves to give him our award for Best Actor in a Film. In The Wolf of Wall Street, DiCaprio plays illustrious stockbroker Jordan Belfort, who has found the way to get a lot of money very quickly by selling people penny stocks. This performance truly was one of the best of his career. If this were any other year, he probably would have taken home the Oscar for Best Acting. He not only portrayed the pompous attitude of Jordan perfectly, he was even able to throw a bit of comedy in there. I think Leo may have found his true calling in comedy because he really knows how to make the viewers laugh. I am personally hoping that he will win the Oscar eventually in his career, because if you ask anyone, especially on the internet, who is most deserving of the award, I would bet that Leo would be on top of most of those lists.